That's your material for a one-side sorter, and that's for two sides. If you have a Prismarine farm like that, your storage will look like that. To sort it, we need to make some more space. After we get some space, at one side of the chests we have to place a temporary block, then we have to continue with hoppers under the chests. Then we have to continue with 4 more temporary blocks in that way. Then from the temporary blocks we have to go to the other side and place 2 more temporary blocks. Then we have to place a building block and continue with 2 more like that. Then we have to continue with temporary blocks on the building blocks, and into the temporary blocks we have to continue with hoppers in that way. Then we have to remove all the temporary blocks. From that 3 hoppers we have to continue with comparators in that way, so the hopper are looking into the comparator. Then we have to continue with 2 more building blocks and do it after all of the comparators, a temporary block, another building block, and continue with 2 more like that. Then remove the temporary block. Now we have to continue with repeaters looking into the direction of the hoppers. Now continue with building blocks above them, and holding the shift we have to place building blocks after the repeaters, but make sure that you didn't move the tick of the repeaters. Then on the building blocks we have to place a redstone dust. Then under the comparators we have to continue by placing a redstone torch like that. Then we have to continue with hoppers under that hoppers looking down, and in front of the hoppers we have to place double chests. In each double chest we have to place a hopper. On the double chests we have to continue with even more double chests. After you make 3 layers of double chests, you can make more layers, but you have to go down. We have to continue by placing hoppers into that double chests in that way, so the entire system will look like that. The next step will be to configure it. So we have to take an anvil and make some filter blocks. We have to go to the hoppers which are look into the comparators, and here we have to place the filter blocks into that 4 slots, and we have to place it in that 3 hoppers. Then in each hopper we have to place the item which we want to filter on that row. We have to continue with the prismarine shard and then with the fish. Also we have to continue with a double chest here, because occasionally you will get iron sack. Now we have to remove that temporary block, and now we have to continue with the hopper above the output chest and continue with hoppers in that direction until we reach the output of the farm and connect it to our sorter. Now as you will see, the torches will turn off, and that's when it will filter an item, and as you will see now we will get prismarine shard here, and slowly the entire storage will be sorted. You can also place item frames on each chest and place the item into that, so in that way you will know in which chest what to store. That system is with one side sorter, which is slower. To be faster, I recommend you to do another side. So we will have to break that 3 hoppers, also break that chest, break the hoppers which is under the campfire, and here we have to place a hopper looking in right and then a hopper looking into left. To have more space here down, we will don't place a temporary block here, we will leave some more blocks. And then we continue with the hoppers into that block until we arrive under that 2 chests. Now we have to do the same sorter but in mirror in that side. So we continue with the building blocks, also 2 down. Under the temporary blocks we continue with building blocks, and we can remove the temporary blocks, comparators on the building blocks, hoppers into the comparator, continue with 2 more building blocks, temporary block, building block under it, remove the temporary one, continue with 2 more building blocks, then continue with the repeaters, building blocks above it, building blocks behind it, redstone above it, and the torches under the comparators. Continue with the chests, hoppers into the chests, and hoppers above the hoppers to connect everything. Now place the output chest, then we have to configure each hopper, continue with the filter blocks and the block which you want to sort, filter blocks, the item, and you have to do it on the entire system. Then the hopper on the output chest, continue with hoppers until we connect it to the storage. And again you can place the item frames. And that's the 2-side sorting system, which I recommend you because that farm is fast. In that way the storage will be sorted. Click here